All right, notice I started back with our equation sheet that we have been working on for chapter 1. I'm going to add the equations that will be needed for today's lesson of 1-5 salary. It's going to be salary per pay period equals the annual salary divided by number of pay periods per year. Then we've got a couple of notes here. Note number 1, annual, one time a year. Biweekly, 26 times a year. For example, every Friday. Oh, I should have said, sorry. Should be every other Friday. Next we have is weekly. That is 52 times a year. For example, every Friday. Monthly, 12 times a year. For example, the first of every month. And the last one is semi-monthly, which is 24 times a year. For example, the 1st and 15th of every month. All right. So those are the breakdowns of the way that you could get paid salary. Now again, salary is what happens when we have a fixed amount of money being earned on a regular basis. For instance, I get paid a salary. Regardless of whether I'm here or not, I'm going to get paid the same amount each time. Okay. And as a teacher, I get paid once a month. So I get paid what we call monthly. Some people work at a job and they get paid every Friday. That's what they call getting paid weekly. If you get paid on the 1st and 15th of every month, doesn't depend on what day it is, that's what we call semi-monthly. And if you get paid every other week, that's what we call biweekly, which is 26 times a year. So let's dive into today's lesson. Example 1 says, Tom Costello is a website designer. His annual salary is $67,400. What is Tom's monthly salary and what is his weekly salary? So I'm being actually asked two questions here. What am I getting paid weekly, or what am I getting paid if I got paid by the month? Now, I forgot to bring home my calculator, so I'm going to have to use my phone, but it should do the same math that I need here. So let's take a look. We're getting paid. If I want to find my salary pay, I'm going to use my equation here. I'm going to do my annual salary, and I'm going to divide by the number of pay periods, which are these pieces. Yeah. So let's take a look at monthly first. Monthly says I'm going to take his salary, $67,400, and I'm going to divide by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. So 67,400 divided by 12 gives me $5,616. We are dealing with money, so please make sure you round that appropriately. Let's take a look at his weekly salary. So this would have been if he got paid the first of every month. He would have gotten $5,616.67. Let's take a look at weekly. 67,400. And this time we're going to divide by 52. Because if I would get paid weekly, I'm getting paid 52 times a year. So 52. If he got paid by the week, he's getting paid $1,296.15. So, big difference, but remember that this is getting paid like the first of every month. This we get paid like every Friday. I want you to try the following two on your own. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes for these two problems. Try the following two questions on your own. Go ahead and pause your video now. As you can now see, the answers to questions 1 and 2 have now been provided for you. Please keep in mind that you always take your annual salary, or what you're getting paid the year, and you divide by the number of pay periods. So biweekly would be 26, and semi-monthly would have been 24. Make sure you always round your answers appropriately because we are dealing with money. On to the next set of questions.